Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that you absolutely need to hear right now. Tomorrow is going to be a massive payday for millions of people across the country. We're talking about a whopping $4,900 deposit, plus an extra $820 hitting bank accounts nationwide. But before I dive into all the exciting details about these payments and the latest Social Security updates that could affect your wallet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on crucial financial updates like this one. Now, you might be wondering, why is tomorrow so special, and how can I make sure I don't miss out on these payments? Well, I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this significant deposit day and what it means for you and your family. Trust me, this is information you can't afford to miss, especially with the current state of our economy. Let's start with the biggest news, the $4,900 deposit. This substantial payment is part of a comprehensive financial assistance program that's been rolled out to help Americans cope with the ongoing economic challenges. The really interesting part? This isn't just a one-time thing. For many recipients, this could be the first of several payments coming their way. But here's the catch you need to know if you qualify and what steps to take to ensure you receive your payment. Speaking of qualifications, let's break this down in simple terms. The $4,900 payment is primarily targeting middle-income families and individuals who have been significantly impacted by recent economic changes. If you filed your taxes in the last 2 years and your annual income falls between $30,000 and $75,000, you're likely in the sweet spot for eligibility. But don't worry if you fall slightly outside these brackets. There are some exceptions and special considerations that might still make you eligible. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, but what about this additional $820? Where is that coming from? This is where things get even more interesting. The extra $820 is actually part of a separate initiative working in tandem with the main payment program. This supplemental amount is designed to provide additional support for specific categories of recipients, including seniors, disabled individuals, and families with dependents. Here's something crucial you need to know: timing is everything with these payments. While the main deposit day is tomorrow, the actual time you receive your payment might vary depending on your bank. Some banks process these deposits early in the morning, while others might take until the end of the business day. The key is to keep an eye on your account and make sure your banking information is up to date in the system. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about the Social Security update that's making waves across the country. This is particularly important for our senior citizens and anyone currently receiving Social Security benefits. The Social Security Administration has announced several significant changes that could affect your monthly payments starting next month. These changes are designed to better reflect the current cost of living and ensure that beneficiaries can maintain their standard of living despite economic fluctuations. One of the most significant aspects of this Social Security update is the adjustment to the benefit calculation formula. This change could mean higher monthly payments for millions of recipients. But here's the question many people are asking: how will this affect my specific situation? The answer depends on several factors, including your current benefit amount, how long you've been receiving benefits, and your overall financial situation. Let's dive deeper into how these changes might affect different groups of beneficiaries. For retired workers, the average increase could be substantial, potentially adding several $100s to their monthly payments. Disabled workers and their families might see similar increases, while survivors' benefits are also getting a meaningful boost. The key is understanding which category you fall into and what specific changes apply to your situation. Now, here's something really important that many people overlook: these payments and updates could have implications for your tax situation. While the $4,900 and $820 payments are designed to provide immediate financial relief, it's crucial to understand how they might affect your tax returns next year. Don't worry, though, I'll explain exactly what you need to know to avoid any surprises when tax season rolls around. Speaking of planning ahead, let's talk about what you should do to prepare for tomorrow's deposit. First and foremost, make sure your bank account information is correct and up to date in all relevant systems. If you've recently changed banks or opened a new account, you'll want to verify that the correct information is on file. This might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people miss out on timely payments due to outdated banking information. Here's another crucial tip: document everything. When these deposits hit your account, take screenshots or print statements showing the deposits. While these payments are legitimate and guaranteed by the government, having documentation can be helpful for your records and future reference. This is especially important if you need to verify the payments for tax purposes, or if there are any questions about the timing or amount of the deposits. Now, let's address a question that many of you have been asking in the comments of my previous videos. What if I don't receive my payment tomorrow? Don't panic if this happens. There are several reasons why your payment might be delayed, and there are specific steps you can take to resolve the situation. The most important thing is to know who to contact and what information you'll need to have ready. For those wondering about the future of these payment programs, I've got some insights to share. While tomorrow's deposits are confirmed and guaranteed, there are ongoing discussions about additional payment rounds in the coming months. The government is continuously evaluating the economic situation and adjusting support programs accordingly. This means we might see more payment announcements in the near future. Let's talk about the broader economic impact of these payments. When millions of Americans receive these deposits simultaneously, it can have a significant effect on local economies. This influx of cash often leads to increased spending at local businesses, which in turn can help create jobs and stimulate economic growth. It's a positive cycle that benefits entire communities, not just individual recipients. One aspect that's particularly exciting about tomorrow's deposit day is how it coincides with other economic initiatives currently in place. For example, many states have their own supplemental benefit programs running alongside these federal payments. This means some recipients might be eligible for additional state-level benefits on top of the $4,900 and $820 payments we're discussing today. Here's something interesting to consider: how should you best use these funds? While everyone's situation is different, financial experts suggest a balanced approach. Consider setting aside some for emergency savings, using some to pay down high-interest debt, and perhaps investing a portion for long-term growth. The key is making these funds work for your specific financial situation and goals. Now, regarding the Social Security updates, there's an important timeline you need to be aware of. The changes we're seeing aren't happening all at once. They're being rolled out in phases. This phased approach helps ensure a smooth transition and allows beneficiaries to adjust to the changes gradually. Understanding this timeline is crucial for planning your finances in the coming months. Let's address another common question: how do these payments affect other benefits I might be receiving? This is a crucial consideration for many people, especially those receiving multiple types of assistance. The good news is that these deposits are generally designed to complement, not compete with, existing benefit programs. However, it's always wise to understand how different benefits interact with each other. Here's something that often gets overlooked: the impact of these payments on small business owners and self-employed individuals. If you fall into either of these categories, you might have some additional considerations to keep in mind, particularly regarding how these payments affect your business accounting and tax planning. Don't worry though, I'll be creating a separate video specifically addressing these concerns in detail. Now, let's talk about security, an absolutely crucial topic when it comes to significant deposit days like tomorrow. Unfortunately, Scammers often try to take advantage of these situations. Remember, legitimate government agencies will never call, text, or email asking for personal information or payments to process these deposits. If anyone contacts you claiming to be able to speed up or increase your payment for a fee, it's a scam. Looking ahead, what can we expect after tomorrow's deposit day? Well, I've been analyzing patterns from previous payment programs, and there are usually some interesting developments in the weeks following major deposit days. This might include additional support programs, policy adjustments, or new opportunities for financial assistance. I'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and sharing updates as they happen. One final piece of advice: consider setting up automatic alerts with your bank for tomorrow. This way, you'll know immediately when the deposits hit your account. It's a small step that can help you better manage and plan for these funds as soon as they become available. Remember, staying informed about these financial updates isn't just about the money, it's about taking control of your financial future and making informed decisions for you and your family. That's why I'm committed to bringing you the latest and most accurate information about these programs and updates. Before we wrap up, let me give you a quick recap of the most important points to remember for tomorrow. Watch for the $4,900 main deposit and the additional $820 payment. Keep an eye on the Social Security updates affecting your benefits, and make sure your banking information is current and accurate. Also, don't forget to document everything and stay alert for any communication from official government sources. And here's my final thought for today: these payment programs and updates represent a significant opportunity for many Americans to strengthen their financial position. Whether you use these funds for immediate needs, debt reduction, or long-term savings, the key is making informed decisions that align with your personal financial goals. That's all for today's update, but remember, if you want to stay informed about future payments, program updates, and financial opportunities, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have those notifications turned on. Drop a comment below letting me know how you plan to use these deposits, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more important updates.